I'm so happy to be here. I've been wanting to visit this museum for a couple of years, but from what I understand, the only time you can get and see this outdoor museum, Cracker Country, is when like the Florida State Fair is happening or any other event that happens on the fairgrounds. So most of the year you can't get to it. So here it is. I'm going to explore it. It's like its own little town. I've been to these outdoor museums before. Boy guys, it is definitely warm. Wow. Oh, let's start right here. This is the Creating Cracker Country, the Carlton Woodbury Gallery. Let's check this out first. It was founded in 1978 by Doyle Carlton Jr. and his wife Mildred Woodbury Carlton. On 4 acres of property, it's at the new home of the Florida State Fairgrounds. Well, it's a little bit cooler in here. Now there's a lot of buildings, so I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. This gives you an idea what this place looks like. But you would want to visit this to really do it justice, because there is a lot to look at. Looks like there they are, the ones who founded it. And it looks like they have a few vendors here. Like there's some boiled peanuts. Someone's selling honey. Give it more of a realistic feel.
Yeah, he said what you would do, you pick one from over there.
Oh, cool. This is cool, guys. I love this type of stuff.
How you doing?
Hi. They said you don't really need the mask when you're out here. I may take it off for a little while when I'm outside because it is very hot. Here's a cemetery. It's not a real one, I don't believe. It looks like this example of a church cemetery was recreated using headstones donated by families as to replace aging grave markers. So the grave markers are real, but there's no one buried there. Next to this building, this might be the church. Cool. Hi.
How you doing today?
Oh, fine. What can you tell me about this church?
Well, this was originally built as a school and then later used as a church. And that was up in North Florida, a little community called Gretna, Florida. Just right on, practically on the state line with Georgia, just a little bit north of Lake City. And it was brought down here, like all these other buildings here in Cracker Country, set up as a permanent living history museum.
When was this last used as an actual church?
Excuse me?
When was this last used as a church?
Around 1984, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's a lot sooner than I thought.
I take that back. Around 48. Not 84, but 48.
Do you know what denomination it was? Was it a Baptist church?
I believe it was Black Methodist.
And about when did it transfer from being a school to a church, you think?
Around 1905, from what I understand. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what I've been heard.
And you think it was probably constructed about when?
Shooting?
When you?
It was constructed in the late 1800s.
Okay.
Yeah. all these buildings are
About roughly the same time?
well over 100 years old. The oldest building in Cracker Country is the Carlton House. It was built in 1886, 1887.
All right, cool. Thank you. This is very interesting.
You're welcome. Yes, it's fascinating history. They're original. I mean, we keep the roofs up, you know, when they need to be replaced and stuff like that. But we have access to a historical company that makes sure that their work is historical in nature. So we keep the historic nature of the buildings.
Now, how often can you get into this museum? As I heard, it's only open certain times a year.
Well, it's mostly open during the state fair. That's the big event during the year. But then we have other events throughout the year, like the school tours for the children for elementary school. We also have Smithsonian Day, Christmas in the Country, Tall Tales Night, various other events throughout the year, from weekend to weekend. It's a lot more sparse, if you will. We have a website that you can go to and check out the schedule of when certain events are going to be held. We also have an online learning center for children who can't actually make it here. And it's a good program to understand how people bought and traded, you know, the barter system and other aspects of early life here in Florida.
All right, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, this looks like this is a dry goods store. Oh, well, recreational one, that is. Look like this one you can actually go into. Those little Cracker Jacks.
Which actually happened because, you know, the Cuban Americans in Miami, they actually went to Cuba and tried to kill people, tried to take the power back, right? And that, from that perspective.
Is that the big pigs? No.
Well, also that, yeah. Thank you, yeah. And then and the United States didn't recognize that as a terrorist attack, right? So, and that was Kennedy was a president back then, right? And then, like, you know, also Cuba felt also you got their rights.
Pretty cool, guys. Like I said, I'm only going to go through each of them pretty quickly because there is a lot to go through. I'm also here to film the state fair too. All right, let's go on to the next one. We have a lot to look at. Well, here's the schoolhouse. This one's from 1912, and this is called the Terry Store. That's from 1891, but the schoolhouse is from 1912. Let's head in there.
Everyone talks about like how much this is. The person who looks like that in real life is probably saying the same thing to you. So
back there's like the other one, the line just have a hat.
and not actually figuring
The
out.
difference between the boys and the girls. The parents at that time reach forward. So the teacher would live when with her reward, she would be paid.
And they have people dressed up as the characters, and you can ask them questions.
that carries with me today. I'm learning to love myself, you know, as for who I am.
A teacher,
It's hard, but you know, you
that's
gotta
what she
get
wanted
there
to do.
something.
So
You
she
can't
went
just
to
keep
another
hating
city.
yourself because of something
And
that
maybe
somebody
there
says, you know,
weren't people in her city, so she wanted to move.
I don't know how.
And if she met someone that she was going to marry, then she wouldn't be eligible.
Okay. Got something cool coming up, guys.
Asher, wait. Come here, boy. Come here.
Right there, whatever that is.
I love the whole picture thing.
To give you a scale how big this museum is, here's a map. And these are all the different items, different places to see. So there's definitely quite a bit here. Well, I was here in one of the most important places, the Outhouse. Looks like this is from Laracochi, around 1935. Not sure if you can look inside or not. I don't think they let you do it. But yeah, that was here in Florida. That definitely would have been pretty hot. Here, see if you guys can see inside. Let me see. Pretty hot to go sit in the toilet in there and then you gotta worry about snakes. So for someone who like me who don't fully know exactly what a grist mill is, can you tell me what it is?
The grist mill is where you take your grain to separate the chaff from the grain. Whether it be corn, wheat, whatever the case may be, you separate the corn bran or the wheat bran from the grain. And then you would grind it into what you either get grit, and corn would be a staple of the South. Okay, so we ground cornmeal and grits in the South. And that's what we're representing here. We have white grits or yellow grits, and white cornmeal or yellow cornmeal, which is just yellow or white field corn.
How long would that process take to do all this?
We can run 50 pounds with a mill like this. Probably in about 10 minutes you can grind 50 pounds.
Now, is this just for display, or you can actually buy some?
We have meal and grits for sale. We grind them here for demonstrating, but we grind them in a cleaner atmosphere to bag and sell.
And where would you buy it?
You can only buy it here at the fair. We only do it for the fair. My dad started this over 25 years ago. He passed away in 08. Me and my brothers now continue to do it because we have so many regular customers who come back year after year at the fair. And we have, unfortunately, we have full-time jobs and we can only do this one, a couple weeks out of the year.
All right, cool, thank you.
So we enjoy it also.
Here's the Cracker Country General Store, also known as the Rainey Store. Looks like it's from Ona from the 1800s. Let's go on in and check it out. Oh, thank you. Oh, looks like it's a little merchandise store. Okay. So they have some cool stuff. Some novelties, looks like candy, mystery bags, jams and stuff. Excuse me. They sell some postcards, which I'm definitely going to check out in a minute. Different jellies and stuff. Some stuffies, basically what you expected at a store, souvenir stand. cool different candies. Hey, I'm gonna look around. I might pick up a couple postcards or something. Here's the Blacksmith Shop.
She's pretty good at picking out flowers, so I thought maybe she picked it up for you.
What, you want me to take this? Yeah. Yeah. Jesus is good.
Oh, look at that steak.
Cool.
Let's see, you got yourself a mouse.
Oh yeah, I got her one.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those myself.
Yeah.
If we lived in an area where we had a bunch of them, we could make big ones because
Bathrooms are behind the Blacksmith Shop. A little country store. Yeah, how cute those things look. So you can probably buy those at the little hogs. So made. They're cute. Probably over there. And then here's like a little animal agriculture section. Looks like they have some big old geese over there. Cotton patch geese. Looks like there's Plymouth Rock chickens in here someplace. But there's the geese. Oh, bet you there's the chicken. Oh, aren't you adorable? Looks like this gives you some information about inside a chicken coop. Gives an idea what it looks like. They don't have too many animals here, but they have a few, like I showed. Oh, look what I got! Look what I bought. I had to get this. Look at that! Isn't that cute? That is awesome. Guy was telling me it takes him 45 minutes to make one of these. Little garden, looks like there's some corn and stuff. Gives an idea how they farmed what they ate back in the day. There's some Brussels sprouts, sunflower. There's a lot of tasty stuff. Here's an old well from like the early 1900s. This one came from Manatee County. And over here is a candle shop.
Till you get it the size you want. And you know, you take the honeycomb and put in it to help it to smell good. This is how we did back then. Of course, if you know, like if you didn't make candles like that lady, you'd swap out maybe mess of collard greens or eggs or whatever you did, whatever you had. Because back when we was kids, that's how you did. You swapped out. So that's just how it was back then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, here's the Carlton House. And they're just playing some bluegrass music right now. Now let's check into the house. And I took a picture of all these so you'll be able to read them at the end. This is definitely different. There's really technically no front door. You're still outside when you come through the house like this.
At least the sun went down a little bit, right?
They do have an upstairs, but they don't let you up there. And they have different names of some of the different bedrooms.
I have fried chicken and potatoes, corn pone, corn, beets, green beans, and fatback. And a lovely yellow cake with chocolate icing.
That cake looks really good.
I had to trade a lot of soap for that chocolate to make that icing.
I know, but it's such a big cake.
I know.
So
It's
big.
meant to feed a family as well.
Tell Dad I'm going in here. I'm going out.
You going to go on your break? Okay.
Whoever's in the kitchen goes out.
On the front porch. Okay. I'll let her know.
That's my grandma. Hey, grandma. That's my grandma? Yeah. That's my grandma. That's Grandpa Joe.
That's why we're here. Let you know.
Pretty cool. Hey.
One night I chased a coon up on down. You can hear him up a holler by the trail. If he told his wife, honey, please don't cry. You know these words like no one else. Well, I find that dog and I will go to hell trying. But she never held him in her arms again.
Well, this is called the Governor's Inn. It was originally from Lily, Florida, from 1912. Let's check it out.
I've never seen it there, but I will tell. He can go out chasing coons under a full moon. You can see that boy in there. See that man.
Actually, these are paintings for all the governors. All the way from the first to the current one. This is cool. And there's the current one, Ron DeSantis. A quick walkthrough. This is the Oka-Humpa-Kun, I'm probably saying it totally wrong, train depot from Oka-Humpa-Cut, Florida from 1898. Well, go ahead. And there's a cover train right there. So they're right inside, look.
Good shot about somebody back there.
Sometimes I just don't think they're, some people didn't think they were.
Yeah, like, I didn't even know. I saw Pete Friends posting on social media. That's how I didn't even
Oh, you can play into the bed.
Now remember, I'm one of the 6 states, but please don't tell me. You both are. But I'll tell you what we can do. Go down to the end of the street. You want to go up on top and look?
Can you?
Come up there. Go down.
Just go up there. Hey, cool, thanks.
Just go around and go up to the top.
Awesome. If I was any fatter, I want to be able to fit in here, guys. Wow. Look at the controls. This is cool. I'm definitely gonna have to get some pictures. This is awesome. Okay, I gotta get some pictures, guys, of this. That's a little miniature model of the building we're in, guys. Isn't that cool? Wow, that's cool. Let's take a look at that caboose. A man who worked in there was telling me you normally would be able to go in there, but because of COVID, they're not allowing you to go inside the caboose. But you can walk up here and look in the window and check it out. So this is a rarity because it's a wooden one. You don't see a lot of wooden ones. Just at least peek in the window. That's cool. That's from 1917. I've been in cabooses before at some museums here in Florida. They generally look alike, but they're still cool to check out. Awesome. Here's the post office. This is from Green Swamp, Florida from the early 1900s. This is how it was back in the day, guys. This is cool. Awesome. This is the Cracker Country Chronicles, basically their print shop. This is in the 1800s from DeSoto County, Florida.
Not by location. So I've got a bus that's going to school of Roots, and they need to go down to Brandon and pick somebody up.
Here's a Smokehouse, and here's some original shingles from one.
Lord, how they haunt me. Well, they say you've been stepping out and hanging in the town. They say that I don't see. But I won't see no, I know the way it is. Get in town wondering what to do. But I can't.
Pretty cool. It sounds some beef jerky, but it's $9, but it is a small, pretty small bag, so I'm probably going to skip it. You know, personally, I really love beef jerky. Alright, this is the Smith House. It was in Zephyr Hills, Florida from 1894. So let's take a look in there. Pretty simple. Very bare bones house, but that's how it was back in the day. This is cool. This is a salt vat from the early 1900s from Manatee County. It's a big old pan, I gotta tell you that. And I bet you that thing weighs a lot. Deep breath, guys. We did it. I think I showed you basically all the main buildings. Wow. A lot of walking. Trust me, what you've seen, there's a lot of walking in between. I mean, sure, it looks like one big circle, but when you want to film everything, it takes a lot of time. A lot of really cool things to look at, a lot of cool old buildings, and everyone's been very nice. Some vendors sound some really cool stuff. I wish I could buy more. But yeah, this is awesome, guys. So you definitely got to check it out. It's mainly open during the fair, but it is open a few other times throughout the year, but not much. So definitely check out this outdoor museum. You won't regret it. It has a lot of cool stuff. All right, I gotta get going. Lot to do. All right, thank you for watching. Bye, everybody. Bye. Yeah.